All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Coming at you with another lesson for the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Just at camp yesterday, I mentioned how we are to present our bodies as a living sacrifice, which is our reasonable service. I'll read it here in the NIV, the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of the Most High's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to the Most High. This is your true and proper worship. Now, let's get this real fast. The book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 4 says, "Unto you, O men," I'm reading in the KJV, "Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man." So with the order being set up as the Heavenly Father, then Yahweh Shai, then the man, then the woman, the man is to be on the forefront. The man is on the forefront of the battlefield and the battlements of the city. Whether you people know it or not, going to the highways and byways, right? As we're bidding our people to the marriage, that is considered being in the battlements of the city. Right now, what you have is you have a spiritual war going on, right? There is a spiritual war going on, and there is no need for the woman, right, to be putting herself in harm's way out on the forefront, right? There's other ways that she can give honor, give reverence to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. What I'm saying is the Heavenly Father, whose true name is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, right? Whom we are redeemed back, whom we are adopted back to the Most High through him, right? His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. So our duty as the men, we are on the forefront. We are on the forefront to be what? To be the leaders. We're the prophets, the leaders, the teachers. And we're on, you see us on the highways and byways standing in great boldness. Right? Because the Lord, Heavenly Father, is dealing with order. Okay? He's dealing with men first and foremost. So, like I said before, presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice, that's what we're doing on the highways and byways. We're presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice. We're on the highways and byways. Anything can happen. Now, I also had the brother get this while we were at camp. The book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7, it says, "The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them." I want to read it one more time. "The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them." So we have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai that as we're doing his will, we'll be taken care of. We'll be protected, right? We believe that he has angels protecting us. As the spiritual warfare, as this fight is going on, you have a lot of people that come against us. Because why? These people are the anti-Messiah. These people are of this world. And they cannot stand to see what? They cannot stand to see their world being taken down, their world being talked down on, you know. But this is what the scriptures speak about. The scriptures speak about the downfall and the destruction of America, Babylon the Great. And these are things we speak on. Now, I mentioned that camp on the highways and byways. Let's go back to that. The aspect of presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice, You're putting what? You're putting your life on the line. Financially, because any your employer or an employee may see you what on the highways and byways preaching this word, and they might get offended. As far as the doctrine you teach, they might get offended, and it may cost you your job. See, these are things you got to count the cost of. It can cause a relationship issues or division in the household. Why? Because you decide to go to what? The camp to preach the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai each and, whatever day of the week that you may do. And that's the time where she may want to, have have date night or date day, whatever the case may be. So what we're doing is we're putting everything on hold, right? To preach the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And it's you sacrifice things, right? You put everything else on the back burner for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So we're presenting ourselves as a living sacrifice in front of the whole world for the whole world to see. You get E setting up these different programs and different plots, of people that speak against this system. They call it a misinformation. And they're trying to label people that are so-called spreading this type of news terrorists. You see? And they're getting ready to put, brothers on a plaster all over the media as as we're some violent, hateful people. But all we're doing is speaking the Bible. All we're doing is preaching everything that's coming out of the Bible the correct way, and people don't like it. Let's get this. If you were of the world, the book of John, chapter 15, verse 19, it says, if you were of the world will love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Okay, and if they hated Yahweh Shai, they're going to hate you. The servant is not greater than his master. So since we're not of the world, since we put away the things of this world, the world looks at you in a ooh type of they give you a ooh type of look, right? Their mannerisms, start to change because they see you separating from them. They see that your spirit is not of their like spirit. This is why people start to separate you when you come into this truth, because they start to notice that your conversation is different. And conversation not just goes into what you say, but it goes into your conduct. The things that you do, the things that you'll start to say, they'll notice, and they don't start to question you about, what do you believe in? What are you getting into? Why are you acting like this? Why you do that? Because they can notice the change, and it's the light. It's the light that's coming into you. It's being reborn again, right? As you was changing what? As your mind was being renewed. Verse 2, right? That's crazy because it goes right into it through this is spirit. Verse 2, it says, in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, it says, do not conform to this pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what the Most High will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. So your mind has to be renewed. And people can see that. They'll start to see that your mind is being renewed. And don't want to separate from you because they'll notice that they're not in like manner. And these people are in what? Like manner of the world. And that's what they want to stay in. But we're changing for the better, so to speak. Kind of know I went off a little bit off topic. But like I said before, presenting your body as a living sacrifice. 1 second. Yeah, so presenting your body as a living sacrifice. Let's read that over. The book of Romans chapter 12 verse 1. Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of the Most High's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to the Most High. This is your true and proper worship. So like I was saying before, even though you women, you don't go to the highways and byways to teach, there's a lot of things you could do that could still what? Benefit the ministry. There's still things that you can do to show to make your calling and an election sure. You see? Learn this word, get this word down pat. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You still got to do that. As well. Cast off these different pagan holidays, pagan feast days. Follow the dietary law to the best of your ability. A lot of things that you can still do to show your true and proper worship to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Denounce the crooked and wicked things of the world. And it's the same thing for the men. For the men of the Lord first and foremost. Okay? Because we are the prophets, we are the teachers, we are the leaders of Israel. The men are the leaders. And which has failed, within the society, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, right? He destroyed and corrupted the leadership. He destroyed the men. He bind the strong man. Okay? And everything after that, talking about when you bind a strong man, then the house is spoiled. And this is what you see within the nation of Israel. Okay? A broken, destroyed, corrupted nation of people. But the elect, see, it's that remnant, the elect is waking back up to their true nationality, to their true heritage, to their true, identity. And within that, we are learning how to live. Learning how to live. Learning how to be men again. Learning how to be woman again. You see? In a manner as which we should be. Not as brute beast. Not as a degenerate plant, which the scriptures call us. Because we were a noble vine. And we are going back into that. Okay, we are going back into that. We're going back into that spirit, so to speak. Let's see. Titus is what I want. Let's see. All right, so this is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, and patience. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed." Right? These are beautiful attributes that we as a people, the women of our nation, weren't taught. That they were taught to what? To stray away from. And the same thing, with the men. How it says what? Be sober, grave, temperate. Our people, we lack discipline. We lack self-control. Okay? Our people ain't truly sound in faith. You know, our people are not charitable towards each other. Yeah, they're brothers amongst each other in this truth. We are, but that's about it. You know, not the people of this world. Jumping to verse 6, it says, "Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded." Right? We got to be sober-minded, physically and spiritually. Okay? We know how E is trying to pollute our people with what? With his wine, you know, his strong drink, which goes into these different philosophies. This is what our people are drunk off of. You know, they're drunk to the point where they're staggering, fumbling all around the streets, vomiting. Okay, why? Because they're not being sober. They're not being spiritually sober-minded. You know, they just go in the bar and just tell the bartender to just pour them, 10, 15 different shot glasses of the bartender's choice and make them all random. You know, don't make it's rum, tequila, vodka, cognac. You know, that's Jake. Verse 6, it says, "Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded in all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works and doctrine, showing what? Uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you." You see, and this is how we are to be. This is how we are to conduct ourselves, especially us in the faith. Right. Till next time, I want to say shalom.